General, some persons in Abuja here, Banex Plaza specifically, didn't see the army as their friends not long ago when that clash happened. Have you investigated? Is anyone culpable for anything on the part of the army?
I read a press release from the Association of Mobile Telephone Dealers in Banex apologizing for the unruly behavior of some of their members. So that respect, they see us as their friend. They understood that what happened was a misunderstanding. The truth went there as people that every Nigerian patronize Banex. Driving away from here, I can go into Banex to buy whatever I want to buy.
Some said the officers were on an illegal duty.
Why?
They were trying to enforce civilian scenario, which is left for the police. Someone bought a phone, and then they got the army to intervene, and that was the account. Is that correct?
The press release from the Director of Army Public Relations clearly states that these allegations will be investigated. We are investigating, and we will take appropriate sanction on the troops if they are found to be culpable.
What about the closing down of the place? Did the army have, under the law, to shut down the place for, even if it's for a day or two?
The army is already deployed in the public space. We are deployed in all the 36 states of the Federation. We are deployed even in the Federal Capital Territory, conducting internal security operations. Although these are policing tasks, but I've said that the employment of the military in Nigeria is inward-looking. We are not an expeditionary force. And to that extent, if we perceive that there's a likelihood of a breach of law and order, breakdown of law and order, we'll take appropriate action. Because if Banex is touched, it is the military that will be called out to protect the general.
But shutting the place down, I mean, you heard several lawyers who say that, no, that is a violation of the law. The army has no right to get in there and shut down the place when the police is there. If anyone feels highly or feel offended, you resort to the courts. But the army, I'm not sure that has happened.
No, the army, even in shutting down the place, we worked in concert with the police. Do not forget that when the troops were being assaulted, right within the precinct of Banex, the policemen came around. And there was likelihood of a breakdown of law and order. And the troops were already deployed even all around Banex Plaza long before that face-off happened.
But General, how does the army deploy? I thought it's the CNC that's supposed to give directives. So was he involved in soldiers who went there and shut down the place?
The CNC does not give the military, like I told you, the army is already on the streets. If you drive from your office to Wuse, now you see the soldiers on the street riding motorcycles, driving their vehicles.
That's different. If they're riding motorcycle, is different from them coming in there and carrying out certain actions. Because people would expect, I mean, the army is trying to build civil-military relations, to see the army as your friend, where you can volunteer information of which you can then succeed. But if they don't understand what's going on with the army and they're coming in high-handed, they'll pull back and feel it's an adversary.
What I'm trying to tell you is that we must remove the president from this. The military is already called out. There's a procedure for military call-out. And we must understand the nature and the intensity of threats that confront us in Nigeria. And so, because the threat has gone beyond the normal policing situation, the military has been called out. Not today, not 10 years ago. And so the troops have been on the street. So you do not need any other directive to tell the troops to secure Banex if there's likelihood of an attack on that facility.